Class, we have discussed about the pH scale together with the universal indicator, and we have also discussed the pH of various substances in our day-to-day life. Today we will discuss the importance of pH in our everyday life. It means, what is the importance of pH in our day-to-day life? Importance of pH in everyday life. We will discuss on various issues. The first one, we will discuss the pH in our digestive system. To the next, we will discuss the tooth decay. To the next, we will discuss the pH of the soil. To the next, we will discuss the pH in life forms or aquatic life forms. And the next, we will discuss the chemical welfare by the use of pH. The first one, we will discuss the pH of our stomach. We know in our stomach we have hydrochloric acid, and the pH of hydrochloric acid is 1. If due to excessive eating it causes indigestion, due to which we feel sore in our neck. In order to treat that condition, that is known as acidity, what we use bases, and that bases should be milder bases. If we are going to use stronger bases, then that will corrode us and that will harm us. So for that, to treat the acidity of the stomach, which is caused due to the HCl, excessive secretion of HCl in the stomach, that can be neutralized by the use of milder bases such as baking soda, which we use in our day-to-day life, and we can use the antacids. Ant means opposite to acids, that is termed as magnesium hydroxide, that we also called milk of magnesia. The first what we discuss is that pH in our digestive system. We know hydrochloric acid helps in the digestion of food, but if due to certain reason an excess of hydrochloric acid is produced, that will lead to irritation and pain. In order to treat, the condition is termed as acidity. In order to treat acidity, we use milder bases. That is, the hydrochloric acid, the HCl in our stomach, help in digestion of food. But if due to certain reason there is overproduction of HCl in our stomach, that will lead to a condition known as known as acidity, due to which there is soreness, irritation, and pain. Then, in order to cure it, we use milder ways. You know, the problem of acidity arises only and only due to HCl in our stomach. Therefore, in order to neutralize this HCl, we use milder bases such as baking soda or milk of magnesia. In order to cure it, we use milder bases such as baking soda, that is sodium bicarbonate, and milk of magnesia, that is magnesium hydroxide. To the next, we will discuss the change in the pH. We will discuss the pH change as a cause of tooth decay. If you use more and more sugary substances, then in that case, the sugary substances are decomposed by the bacteria in the mouth, which will lead to production of acid. If the acid is produced in the mouth, due to which the pH of the mouth decreases from 7.4 to 5.5, and if it decreases below that, then in that case, we know our teeth are made up of calcium phosphate. In the presence of acidic condition, the enamel of teeth will corrode, which will lead to tooth decay, which will lead to pain and irritation in the teeth as a result of change in the pH of the mouth. Then how to cure it? In order to cure it, a person has to change its eating habit. He has to use less sugary substances, chocolates, candies. It means he had to not to use the sugary substances. He had to change his eating habits in order to prevent the tooth decay. The next is that he should wash his mouth properly twice a day. And the next is that we know the tooth decay causes due to decrease in the pH of the mouth. In order to maintain the pH, what we do? We use toothpaste, which pH is 8, which is a milder base. This base or the toothpaste, which is used to neutralize the acid present in the mouth, due to which it prevents the corrosion of the teeth. These are the ways how we can prevent our tooth decay. Let us know. pH changes. As a cause of tooth decay. If a person used to eat more sugary substances, then these sugary substances, are decomposed by bacteria present in the mouth, leading to production of acid, which lowers the pH of the mouth below 5.5. If the pH of the mouth decreases below 5.5, then in that case that will lead to corrosion of the teeth, because our teeth are made up of calcium phosphate below 5.5. You know, our teeth is made up of calcium phosphate, that will be calcium phosphate, that will be corroded by the acid present in the mouth, lead to tooth decay. How to prevent it? We have to prevent our teeth by neutralizing the excessive acid which is produced in the mouth due to decomposition of sugary substances in the mouth by the help of bacteria. We have to neutralize that acid produced in the mouth by the use of a milder paste, and we know the pH of our toothpaste is 8, which is used to neutralize it and prevent us from tooth decay. Then, in order to cure it, a person cure it. First one, a person has to clean his mouth throughout after eating. The next step is we should use what? We should use toothpaste whose pH is 8. Remember it. Whose pH is 8, which is a milder base, and hence neutralizes the acid produced in the mouth by decomposition of sugary substances by bacteria. The third was in fact, a man has to change its eating habit. A man has to change its eating habit, such as to prevent eating sugary food such as sweets, candy, toffee, such as sweet, candy, and the next toffees and ice cream. What we know? In case of pH changes as a cause of tooth decay, if we use sugary substances, that means if we use more and more toffees, candies, chocolates, ice cream, then these sugary substances are decomposed in the mouth by the bacteria present. When they are decomposed, they produce this acidic substances, and these acidic substances decrease the pH of the mouth. When the pH decreases below 5.5, then in that case, we know the enamel of the tooth is made up of calcium phosphate that will be corroded by the acid present in the mouth, lead to tooth decay. In order to prevent it, if we want to prevent the tooth decay, what are the different ways how we will prevent the tooth decay? The first is that a man has to change his eating habit, that he or she has to avoid the excessive use of toffees, candies, sweets, ice cream. It means he has to avoid the sugary substances, the first one. The next is that after eating, he has or she has to clean his mouth throughout. And the next way is that, which we use is that by the use of toothpaste. Remember, the pH of the toothpaste is 8, which is a milder paste. And that milder paste, toothpaste is used to neutralize the acid present in the mouth. If the acid is neutralizes in this way, that will prevent our tooth from decay. So the next we will discuss. Next to that we will discuss the plants and animals are sensitive to pH changes. First of all, we will discuss the soil pH and the plant growth. We know the good condition for the plant growth is that if the soil is neutral, that the pH of soil is 7. But by the use of excessive fertilizer, the soil may turn acidic or it may turn basic. If the soil turns acidic and if the soil turns basic, then the crop production will decrease, and that is not good for the farmers. In order to maintain the pH, which has already changed by the use of excessive fertilizer, what we do? We use, if the pH of the soil turns alkaline, that when the pH increases, then in that case what we use? We use manures. You know manures? Manures are result of decomposition of organic matter such as cow dung, leaves, plant matter, vegetal matter. When they are decomposed by the bacteria, then they produces acidic substances. And when the pH of the soil increases, it means if by the use of fertilizer the pH increases, the soil turns alkaline, then by the use of manures, which is milder acidic, the soil turns neutral and the production, the crop production is enriched by making the soil neutral. To the next one, if the soil turns acidic, it means if the pH of the soil decreases, then in that case also the crop productivity decreases. In order to maintain the crop productivity, we have to increase the pH, and in order to increase the pH, what we use? We use milder bases. What we use that is chalk powder, calcium carbonate, Slackline calcium hydroxide, quicklime calcium oxide. By the use of these substances, the soil may turn, the pH of the soil increases and becomes neutral, which is a good soil and fit for crop production. We will also discuss the pH changes which affect the animals. We know that due to acid rain, the pH of aquatic life forms or the pH of pond, lakes and river decreases. When the pH of pond, lakes and water bodies decreases, that is not fit for aquatic life forms. Then in that case, in order to increase the pH, we use chalk powder. And that's why in this way we are going to maintain the pH. Let us see. First one, soil, pH of the soil, pH of soil and plant growth. We know neutral soil whose pH is 7.0 is fit for crop production. It means if the pH of our soil is 7, that is, it is neutral, then that will be fit for production, crop production. But nowadays, in order to increase the crop productivity, what we are using? We are using excessive fertilizer. And by the use of excessive fertilizer, the soil turns acidic or alkaline. But by the use of excessive fertilizer, the soil turns acidic or alkaline, which is